大家晚安，大家好。
Hey, hey, you.我不知道为什么 like 每天 like 每次我说 Hey you, I don't know, it's just my thing, isn't it? Hi guys, how the devil are you? How the devil are you?
你是什么魔鬼？
对, well this is actually how the devil are you is a I wouldn't say it's a common saying, but it's a saying. It's a saying. It's like a greeting.
Okay.
How the devil are you?
What does that mean?
How are you?
Really?
Yeah.
But you said devil.
Yeah, so it's like emphasizing. I don't know the etymology. I don't know like where the phrase comes from.
How the devil are you?
How the devil are you? It's like how the bloody hell are you?
Yeah.
It's just emphasis, you know.
But you put devil here.
Yeah, in this instance I was saying how the devil are you?
你好吗，魔鬼？
Yeah, but it doesn't work in Zhongwen, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah. So, I know how you are, but how is everybody else? The listeners.
Come on, talk to me.
Do you know we get? I mean, on SoundCloud, there's a lot more listens on SoundCloud, iTunes than there are on YouTube, which is interesting because YouTube's our main pillar, right? It's our main platform for content. So we release our podcast on YouTube as well.
对，我们比较常在 YouTube 上出现。
对呀 just like. You know,
这是我们的家。
Yeah,
YouTube 是我们的家。
对呀 this is where we live.
对。
Yeah, YouTube's our little house. But I think actually that's the main point. So when you do start like a content, if you want to start and you want to start helping people learn or whatever you're doing, or even if it's just entertainment, you have to choose one of the platforms, right? And then master it, or you know, or just create things for that. And then
下雨。
Hopefully it's not 下大雨, so it's not really bad.
还好啦，今天的雨没有很大。
一点点小一点点。
对啊，
yeah.
我们说毛毛雨。
毛雨
Fur rain.
It is like a bit.
Fur.
Fur.
Like 毛。
As in 毛 okay.
对，毛毛雨。
Why is that even a thing?
可能就是很小吧。Very very small.
Yeah.
所以我们就说毛毛雨。
毛雨。
对，like 毛毛虫 is a caterpillar. You know fur.
Yeah. Because they're kind of furry. Yeah.
毛毛虫，毛毛雨，很奇怪。
虫 is insect, right?
对。
Yeah. Okay. So 毛毛 you say 毛毛虫 is
furry bug is
furry
a
bug.
caterpillar.
It's a caterpillar, right? Okay, so it's literal. It's sort of like you're saying it in Chinese. It's a literal thing, like you're saying it's that furry bug. This is so
furry
random.
rain is weird.
That is very very weird. Do you know what was one of the first things I learned? What was it now? Piao piao, I think.
飘飘
Yeah.
Like
as in floating.
Oh, floating.
I don't know. I don't know why because you said Mao Mao. Just reminded me. Like one of the first things I ever learned in Zhongwen was piao piao. Like
飘飘 is ghost.
Well, I'll tell you the
阿
context.
飘。
我会解释 the
上下文。
I was listening. I think I was doing some research. Like I was trying to find a language partner. I couldn't find one at the time, and I thought, okay, well, I'll listen to lots of Zhongwen English. Music, right?
很难哦。
Yeah, of course, yeah. But some of them, like I looked up on Google and found a list of songs that slightly easier to understand. Some with pinyin subtitles and stuff. And one of them songs, I for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. But one of the lyrics was "Piao piao." It's got really beautiful. I'll try and find it later because I enjoyed that song. Anyway, listen. Listen.
要说什么？
Yeah, sorry, I was going to say, what we've been doing? It's been Christmas.
对，我们消失了好久。We've been missing for a long time.
Yeah, we've been away, but not intentionally. Like we didn't abandon everything. It was just obviously because we've been super busy, family and Christmas and New Year's. Like all of you guys have too, right?
因为12月其实是就像我们中国的新年，对不对？12月就是在西方文化，在英国、美国 whatever 国家，是一个非常重要的一个月份，对。
Yeah.
所以12月我们非常非常的忙。
Yeah.
来忙着买礼物。
Super busy, right?
对 we're busy buying gifts
for everybody. Yeah.
对。
And we've got a few people now, 4 people in our family to buy for.
对啊。
And then all the other people.
Crazy that kids 就是小朋友，他们有好多礼物哦，好幸福哦。
但是他们真的喜欢。They really love Christmas, and I think it brings back the passion for these kind of celebrations, right? Well, it does for Christmas specifically because Santa is magical and it brings he brings presents and it appears at the end of your bed and he drinks milk and cookies or whatever or pie and carrot with Rudolph and stuff, the reindeer, and then you get all excited and then the kids open it. Actually, Kyrie's maybe a little bit young at the moment still to understand. I think.
但是他知道 Santa
他知道，但是他不知道
Snowman
Santa 的
概念，
like 意思 like his meaning, yeah, 概念对。
他的概念。
Oh, that's a segue
Concept.
into the concept.
对。
Yeah. 想法吗？
概念。
为什么？
因为概念就是一个 concept。
So just okay.
他不知道 Santa 在做什么。他不知道 Santa 是谁。
She doesn't know who he is.
对，他不知道 Santa 会给他什么。
Okay, but she knows what he gives her.
他不知道。
Or doesn't know what she gives her.
对，他不知道，但是他知道。The old man with the red hat and the fat guy. 他是 Santa.
yeah. She just knows.
他只知道这个。
She recognizes the fat.
所以他不知道那个 concept， 他不知道那个概念。
Okay, so 就是你可以用概念嘛。
对。
Okay, so we'll talk about that a bit later because I wanted to talk about 计划概念 and 想法。
对。
But for now, let's just go back quickly to talk about I know we talked about this a bunch of times, but our book.
我们的書。
Yeah. No, because I know we talked about it before, but now we've actually sat down and done some really exciting planning, or started to do some really excited planning. We do have a release date for our second book, which is slightly more professional than the first. I don't mean that in a funny way. It's just when I say professional, it's just.
We did a lot of content.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time.
Content, and then Tom has done a lot of 画画 drawings. All the illustration in our ebook too 都是 Tom 画的。
对。
Yeah, just don't doubt that. Oh, did they copy from somewhere?
No, all original.
对，都是 Tom 画的。
对。
然后
But I think the point is, I mean, other than the drawings are just schmeh, but the content
很重要。
No, it makes it more interesting to look at, especially when you're trying to visualize things and remember things. Images really, really help. And actually, we'll be doing something about that probably in the future, right?
对。还有 content， 对，我们做了很多来不一样的 content， 像是 a topic、a theme，not just text， 就是不只是文字，还有很多的，比如说 a big picture，and then you can easily to know
like identify
to identify the items， 然后你可以看到中文还有拼音，所以就是我们的 ebook too is like a 2. Ebook 1 2.0
Ebook 1
2.0 version.
Yeah. It's just a super upgraded version of book 1. So it's still a phrase book. You get a load of phrases, hundreds and hundreds of phrases. But this time we also included hundreds and hundreds of new vocab words, along with bunches of illustrations. Loads of different topics, including continued extended topics from the first one.
对，像是
that maybe we forgot or something. We're adding those now.
像是我们增加，我们新增 to add， 我们增加很多 food.
Yep.
我们有 veggie， 我们有meat,
seafood,
更多很多。
But also stuff like shopping. We've gone into specific clothing items, materials that you might want, allergies.
It's more details. 对，很多的细节 in this ebook too.
Yeah. And then we've got other situations. So it's a really useful, very valuable book we feel. And the release date, 什么时候？
在我们中国。很重要的一个月份，
对，
就是2月。
Yeah, so we're going to be releasing it in February the 4th.
没错，2月4日。
Yeah.
2月4号。
Which is Chinese New Year's Eve.
对，是我们中国的除夕夜。对，然后我们为什么会选择在这一天呢？就是因为我们希望给大家一个 impression。 to have to know. I have the I can read the ebook too in this month, and we can know more about怎么说啊？中国的 culture.
Yeah. Chinese culture, yeah.
对啊。
So obviously in the book as well, we have holidays,
Holiday
which
day.
we covered, and all the vocab during
the
that as
2
well.
months, your culture's
Your Christmas
holiday and my
and
culture's
Chinese New Year,
holiday. 对。
Yeah.
所以我们选择在2月份2月4号即将推出我们的 Ebook 2。
Yeah, that's coming out. And then we have an extended plan. So talking about 我们的概念，我们的想法，我们的计划。
好的。
So what we've been doing recently, super interesting for everyone anyway who follows us for content, because Eula had a great idea of getting a piece of string, right? Getting a piece of string.
对。
And stretching it out across like a whole wall of in our bedroom.
对，像一个时间表，我们说时间表，timeline.
Yeah, timeline, right? So, and do a timeline month by month. January through to December.
对，每一个月份，对，12个月份。
Every month.
对。
Of 2019, yeah. 2019.
对。
And we wanted to plan out all the major points, concepts, plans, deadlines for everything that we'd like to release during this year.
对，没错。
为什么我们做这个？
因为我们需要效率 ，efficiency.
Well, efficiency, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
还
Efficiency is
有
one
成
thing.
就，我们的 achievement.
Yeah.
对，我们很喜欢这种感觉。
Because I think last year 2018 we picked Mandarin Monkey back up. We started in 2016, and we obviously we were having Kyrie then.
Had a baby, we moved country,
and we moved country. We moved country for the first time.
对。
Second time for me, first time for you, wasn't it? And whilst doing all of that kind of thing, we were producing content videos because we just wanted to help people learn Chinese.
Yeah.
And we released a bunch of videos, but then we had to slow down and stop because of the moving country and the baby and everything else.
And then we have a second baby here. Ooh.
But and then we dropped it not dropped it, but we slowed a lot. We slowed down maybe one video a month type of thing, and then sometimes it was no videos for 3 or 4 months.
对啊。
And then we picked it back up again and started producing more and more content, got to 60, 70, 80 videos, blah blah blah. And then we dropped it again.
对。
Because of work, moving house and another baby. And then recently, August, we picked it back up 2018, and now we've been consistent for the last sort of 6 months. I hope everyone's noticed. Obviously the audience has been growing, which is great.
因为我们做了很多影片，然后做了很多的 lessons，然后我们podcast 也是在今年我们决定，we decided to do it， 我们决定要做的一件事情，所以然后我们也很开心，大家都喜欢我们的 podcast， 然后也很支持 to support 我们的 podcast，所以我们的那个
up down
我们的progress 我们进步很多。
对啊。And I think and what happens in life I found that is that if you do good. Can I swear?
不可以。
Oh,
好啦。
If you well，
但是我不会翻译。
你可以吗？
我不要翻译。
Okay, I won't swear. So if you do good things, good things happen.
对。
I think, and working hard is one of those things. Actually, if you work hard, just good things happen around you. I don't know why. And you don't know when, but you produce good things, you help people, and then good things happen. And in 2018 we were kind of disorganized in the sense, if you look at our schedule for releasing videos and releasing podcasts, it was kind of random.
对。
Lessons especially, right? Because we're just like.
因为我们就是每一个月份，我们每一个时间不一样的时间，我们都会Tom 可能会在学校学到一个新的 grammar point，然后我们就想 we have to make a lesson， 然后让大家知道 how to use this grammar sentence。对，所以每一个时间点，然后我们一起学不一样的东西，然后就教给大家。这就是我们的 purpose， 对不对？
Yeah. So if I have a problem with something, or someone in the comments or something says they're having a problem with this particular pattern or something, well then we'll make a video and do it, right?
对，我们会 do research， 我们会找相关的东西，然后我们会教大家怎么去用。对。
然后我们会做影片。
对啊。我们有一个 saying 就是有志者事竟成。 is kind of the similar meanings of what you say. If you do good things happen.
Okay. 再一次。
有志者事竟成 but the exactly meaning in English is where there is a will, there's a way. 对。
I think that's kind of different in a way. It's the same, different.
It's like, slightly the same, right?
Yeah, it's slightly the same. Yeah, so where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, what that's saying, I think, is like if you want to climb a mountain and you're willing to climb it, you can climb it.
但是
this is kind of what we're doing. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
对啊，因为我们想要让我们进步很多，然后也想要让大家也一起进步。
Yeah, that we'll improve together.
对啊，
right? Yeah. But I mean, this one it ties in with that. I think it's a similar thing. It's just that if you do good things, because good things happen. I don't know. Living is giving type of thing.
好，让我想一下。My brain just froze.
It's alright. 没关系. So I can't remember what the point was. But we started to we picked this up in August, and if we've obviously we do study the YouTube analytics and stuff and iTunes and stuff, and everything's on the up, which is great. This is fantastic. It's what we're aiming at, is to reach more people. And since we've been doing more positive things and releasing stuff, it's grown, which is great. It's super fantastic.
我们每一天都看到我们的进步，就觉得很开心，很值得 ，it deserves it.
Yeah, damn right.
对，所以其实这个东西，这个 timeline 是我们今年新的计划，我们的 new plan， 对不对？我们希望我们希望，而且它是在我们的那个房间里面，所以每一天我们睡觉，我们就会看到。
When we wake up, we see it.
对，所以我们就会看到，比如说 January 我们有什么，我的 target。
Yeah, we need to achieve what? Yeah.
对，然后 next month what do we need to do?
Yeah.
我们需要做什么？所以看到这个 timeline, especially at the end of the year, 你会觉得God.
Look what we've done.
我们做了好多事情，然后你就会觉得很有成就感。It's a sense of achievement.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Just to explain it for the listeners out there, obviously we'll probably put it on video at some point just to show you what we mean. But it's basically a long string that's attached by 2 nails going along about a 3 meter, 4 meter wall. It's listed. There's little colourful pegs, like clothes pegs, sort of miniature ones made out of wood, labeling, with labels on them, January through to December.
对。
And then in between each of those is the months and the things we've got to achieve. And what we've done is we've got other pegs and stuck notes.
对。
We've tied, strings onto notes.
就是写我们需要做的事情。
对。
然后就是把它弄上去。
然后我们用卡，对不对？
用卡片，对，我们写在卡片上面，然后一样是用那个更小的 clips， 然后把它夹上去。
夹子嘛。
夹子，对，夹上去。
Okay, so as you were saying, so we use cards, we write on the cards, and then we attach the cards in between the months with targets we want to achieve. Now, there's something slightly more important that we'd like to do in sort of July, August times over there.
July, August time. Oh.
OMG. Yeah, so what we'd like to do, we've got targets, we've got a lot of things to do in January actually. We've got to release the ebook obviously coming up, 4th of February, it's coming up. In February we've got a bunch of targets that we've already written down. March, actually every single month there are new things and to do and release.
对，我们的计划，对，我们要做的事情，我要完成的东西。然后我们刚刚讲到，你说6月跟7月很重要，对吗？
Yeah, 很重要, because it's the end of my contract, right?
对。
So, I work for a school. I work in a senior high school teaching English, which is fine, and I like the school actually. It's a nice school, and it gives me a lot of free time to pursue other things. Writing books and doing Mandarin Monkey and stuff and everything else. But
it also gives you more chance to 跟人家对话。对吗？ 跟你的同事对话。
Yeah, speak to my colleagues in 中文 and
而且他们的中文是真的非常的 natural。
谁的？
就是你的 colleagues， 他们的中文
they're really
都
like
是
slang
很
and
natural。
lazy, yeah.
对。
Which is good. It's good for my ears, right, to listen to that kind of thing. Although, anyway, it doesn't matter. So but in July my contract is up. And you work as well, teaching 中文 and 英文。
没错。
but you're slightly more flexible the way you teach. So
对，因为我想要完成更多我们 Mandarin Monkey 的东西。
对, yeah. So we'd like to concentrate more on Mandarin Monkey, growing Mandarin Monkey, making more content for everybody, and making it possible that we do this for a living.
因为我们很喜欢。
Yeah, anyway, we so we really like it. So, so that's the target. I mean, we've got a target in July and August. So we've got about 7-8 months. We're gonna be saving until that point.
没错。
And then we're gonna cover ourselves obviously for the last bit of the year.
The rest of
the rest of the year. Well, hopefully we can continue now, because if we sort of start going in August, that's you got 4 months until the end of the year. And then hopefully it continues. So I mean, is 4 months long enough to run a content platform and a business? I don't think so. You need longer than that. So
当然，但是如果我们有心 if we have that thought, if we have that will, 我觉得我们可以。
I think that's a huge point. I think in any business, actually, when you start it, because we haven't really thought of Mandarin Monkey as a business per se. It's just more like
it's like a habit. Isn't it?
It's just like a hobby.
And also for us too.
And for us as well, yeah. So,
it's like a thing that we can do after work together.
To have a chat and sit down, actually, because it's probably really
很棒的一件事情。
It's therapeutic. 知道我的意思吗？ And what's
什么意思？
therapeutic? Like it's good for a couple to sit down and talk. Therapeutic. It's like it's relaxing and healthy for you.
对。
If you're as a couple to sit down and talk to each other.
对。
And not just. Because you can get so caught up with work, and you can come home, stressed or frustrated and tired, and you got 2 kids, and they cry, and you got to put them, wash them and put them to bed and this kind of stuff, and be parents, and then finally when they go to bed, you have that break. But
and
then all you want to do is just lay down on the sofa and just mong and just sort of, and stare at the TV or play a game or just relax or go to bed. But you don't. But then you neglect each other. Then you don't have that time, right?
对，我觉得夫妻最重要就是相处的时间 ，the time you get together。对，而且你要做喜欢做的事情，你就会觉得，at least after work, I still can do something that I like with my loved one.
Yeah, damn right. Yeah, I think a lot of couples neglect that. They forget that. They're looking after their kids and they go to bed and they just have this routine where.
Don't let them, but just
No, because it's less life. That's life.
很忙
But then you get 10 years down the line and you've been doing that for 10 years. And suddenly you notice, I'm not speaking to this person. I live with her or him, but we don't talk. And this is a nice way for us to talk. So we get to talk, teach, learn.
We learn together. That's the thing. 因为我们两个都是语言学习者。
对呀。
language learners.
Language learners, 对。
对，我们两个都是，所以我们有很多一样的 topics， 一样的话题to talk about。对。
We're gonna start filming this podcast soon, aren't we? I think.
好啊。
No, not like that. I mean, yeah, but I mean, we're going to start setting up and filming. I think this year we're going to start setting up and filming the podcast.
We are looking for a place. 我们在找一个地方，然后我们可以like a proper studio for us.
Yeah.
小的 studio.
小的 yes, just a little room. But like we have to invest. We have to invest in these things to. You have to spend to make, don't you? So the better quality it is, the better. Great.
对，所以如果我们找到一个我们可以录音的地方，我们会。就是 live stream 或是 to film when we have the podcast.
对。So that'd be good. I think it'd be good. What was our point? Oh yeah. So my contract comes to an end. So that is the point. I think July, August, where we're going to start really kicking up the quality and the quantity.
对，专注在我们的
of our content.
没错。
And not only content, but things like books, courses.
还有很多的想法，我们想要做的东西。
很多产品，对，
因为我们的想法是一直出来，但是我们没有时间去做，去 really to do it or really to think about it. 但是 our idea is coming every day.
All the time, yeah.
对
And often we forget a lot of things we talk about.
所以我们昨天开会 we had a meeting yesterday. 然后我们坐在 Starbucks， 然后我们had a book， 然后我们就写下我们所有的 ideas we have talked about， 然后我们就想 OK， 在2019年 一个新的一年，我们需要做这些东西。
对。Actually, sorry, 今天we're doing exactly what we said on the plan, right? Doing a podcast.
没错。
We've planned our podcast to be Mondays and Wednesdays. Is that correct?
对。
Or was it live stream Monday, podcast Wednesday?
因为我们还有那个 Ebook reload， 所以我们会在星期五晚上，我们会稍微长一点的 reload， 然后对，好像是星期一跟星期三。
如果我们可以完成我们的 read along, that would be useful, I think, before the launch of the second book.
对。
Yeah.
因为我们也想要做那个 Ebook audio one.
Yeah, true.
Audio version.
Yeah, but essentially that the read along is the audio version of the book sort of thing.
没错。
I think, but the audio version of book 2 will be a little bit different because that's going to be professionally done. We've booked a studio for that.
没错。我们找了很多专业的人。
So we've got actually professional producers actually
对，没错。
who are going to be producing the audio for that.
对。
So we're super happy with that, and that's coming up. When are we going to do that? We're going to release the audio and the ebook together, 对不对？
但是我们的那个 professional producer 还没有给我们一个 answer， 还没有一个答案，所以我们会 maybe if we can do it, if we can finish it by the time we launch our ebook.
When?
Great.
When we finish it?
不知道。
I hope.
Because 这也是我们一个新的经验，对不对？
Yeah.
我们其实，在做 Mandarin Monkey， 我们有很多的第一次。的第一次是 first time， 对，我们有很多的第一次，来第一次 we build a company， 第一次 we learn things together，
第一次 first ebook we wrote an ebook together，
对，然后第一次 find a studio talk about
podcast，
对
yeah audiobooks all this kind of stuff，
对，所以我们有很多的第一次，所以我们需要很多的时间去 to gain the experience， 对啊，所以 but 我们会尽快的完成 we'll finish it as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually we're going to stick throughout this year, we're going to stick to a lot of our 目標, so our targets, 对不对？
我好想知道他们的新年计划。
Yeah, no.
他们的 New Year's plan.
Our guys, these guys, yeah, of course they do. They all have plans. They should all have resolutions. One thing we don't have is resolutions. We didn't set up things that we're going to give up or like do more of. I mean, I suppose
what do you mean?
The business is, but it's not a resolution in the sense like I see resolutions like, you know, if you smoke, you give up smoking. Like that's the thing. Like something you're going to give up for your health or something you're going to do to improve yourself.
Okay.
Like, you know, I'm going to eat less or smoke less or drink less or exercise more or whatever it is.
在中文是你要戒掉
to
quit 戒掉你的坏的习惯 the bad habit
对 yeah
你戒掉你的坏习惯 然后去寻找好习惯或是去习得更多好的习惯 to find or to gain the new good habits.
Good habits, yeah. Yeah. So would you so 如果你做东西对你的身体不好 you'd give them up, right?
对要
And you, so I mean, would you so just to go back to your language there, just to look at the language quickly, the sentence you were saying, would you use 习惯 to say habit?
对啊 habit 没错
Sure. Would you call would you say smoking is 活动 like an activity?
No, 我会说是习惯
This is a habit, right? Okay.
Activity 是比较大的吧然后 habit 是
like
比如说
tennis,
那个
活动
是
or swimming.
What in what context?
An activity. Like
我们有一个活动，我们星期五有一个活动，我们要出去跑步。We go running. That is a 活动。
That's a 活動, yeah.
But if you say, oh, like my habit is running every day, that is 習慣。
I think these are quite close, right? These two, the relationship between the two. In English, they are anyway, I think.
但是習慣 is just you, right? You do the things yourself, and that is like a routine. 但是活動 is 你會找很多朋友，或者是你會specifically choose a day, 然後你找你的朋友一起完成，一起 complete the thing.
Yeah, so I would say like, for example, like a bad habit that you can have, but also an activity is perhaps going to the pub every Friday.
那个是習慣吧
You think it's a habit? But you're
因为
seeing
it's
you're
like a
seeing
routine,
you're seeing all
right?
your friends and you're gonna do like you're playing darts. Which is an
那是
activity,
活动
right? Which is
对活动
but it's a bad habit because you're going there, you're drinking, you smoke, whatever. I don't know.
但是 drinking, smoking, they are bad habits.
Habits,
他们是习惯。对，但是活动是比较像很多人一起做的事情。
Yeah.
对啊。
Okay. So, what were we talking about before that?
因为我们在讲
the resolution.
要戒掉坏习惯，然后找到好习惯。
Yeah. So I think we don't have like a resolution in my I suppose our resolution is to improve Mandarin Monkey, make it the best it can be, and achieve our 目标 throughout the year, isn't it? And then, but we haven't planned December, so
还没。
we haven't yet said this is where we are. But we need to have this conversation still. We need to go back to Starbucks
对啊。
and keep planning. And 概念对不对？
我们的
想法。
想法。
Oh, see, this is 不一样. We have to talk about that
真
in
的
a
很
minute.
难。
Yeah. So we haven't said this is where we are in January.
对。
This is how many subscribers we have. This is watch time or whatever the details are. This is how many listeners on iTunes. This is how many people on Twitter. Blah blah blah. This kind of stuff. And where do we want to be in December? Like what's our 目标 for December? Like we want to get this, and this. Tick tick tick. And then throughout the year.
对。
We can
我们
measure.
好像就只是想说我们想要做什么事情 ，and then put them into our schedule，好像就是 that's that right? We don't really have a really specific target. We just put our
Content.
thoughts into our timeline，然后我们去想 ，OK， 2019年我们需要做5件事情，
Yeah.
或8件事情。
Yeah. 但是现在我想我们真的需要。
真的吗？
Yeah, 我们需要目标 Like, I don't think like
这是压力吗？
yeah, like I'm the boss. No, because I think if we want to help as many people as possible, we need to take it seriously. This is like a business meeting now
对啊
instead of a podcast. Although to be honest, I kind of forgot that microphone was there. But it still helps because they hear, all the guys
他
hear.
们就是这样，当他在讲 business 的时候，他就是一个 boss。但是 you 了，我就是会觉得啊，我想要做我喜欢的东西，
对呀。
所以我就会有很多一些 crazy 或很 funny 的 ideas，然后我就会觉得that's okay, that's that. 但是 Tom 就是非常的 strict.
Sometimes, like no, I think if you want to turn like a habit, like what are we? Are we a 习惯 or are we a
这算是一个嗜好 a hobby.
This is a hobby, okay.
嗜好是是你喜欢做的事情。
Is you like doing this thing?
对，嗜好。
Okay, 嗜好 yeah. So if we want to turn a 嗜好 into a 工作
That's the perfect thing ever.
That's the dream, right? Of anybody who wants to do
真的
anything is to do turn their hobby into their job. And we'd love to do that, obviously. And we're starting to do it, but we cannot because of our day jobs and everything else. We cannot concentrate on it. And I think if you want to make your hobby a job, you have to work. One, you have to work really hard,
对啊
and you have to know what you're aiming at. Because if you don't aim at something, you just 飘飘。
我们在飘，我们飘在水上。
对， you just float
对
around, right?
对
And then you kind of get there, and you not, and you kind of do, and just.
所以为什么 Mandarin Monkey 需要 Tom？ 因为他就是可以告诉我 which way we should go， 然后我就是 I'm in charge of giving ideas，
对啊
或是给你一些想法啊，
对啊
或是给大家我的专业。
所以你会给我概念、想法还是计划？
我觉得我是给想法比较多。
想法对 ，this is concept。
但是你会告诉我 Mandarin Monkey 的公司的概念。所以这个公司的概念就是 how it's like a model of this company 的一个概念。然后你会让我知道我们的计划 ，like 在1月 January 我们需要做什么，2月我们需要做什么，这是一个计划。所以你是 in charge of 概念还有计划，然后我是负责 I'm in charge of 想法。
想法 okay, 好 So let's talk about this very quickly. So this is a bit of vocab that you guys may or may not know. So 概念 we've mentioned this a few times since the beginning of the podcast. 概念计划 and 想法 generally all mean idea, like in a general sense.
对
Idea, but there's different contexts you'd use them in, right? So let's try not to get super confusing. So 想法 would that literally translate to thought idea?
我会说那是一个那叫什么主观的 personal opinions, personal thoughts.
But yeah, so 想 is thinking 想 is that 对不对？
对
Yeah. So 想法 would be in this instance like a concept.
对不起，我找到英文了，是 subjective thoughts.
Okay.
那是比较主观的想法，我们说想法。
想法 okay.
对，我刚刚
So sorry, 给我一个句子。
Like okay, so 你对于 what's a policy? What's the new policy in England?
Brexit.
Brexit. Okay. 你对于 Brexit 的想法是什么？ What's your opinion? What's your thought about Brexit?
So why wouldn't you say 这么想？
可以啊，你对于这个 Brexit 你会怎么想？
你可以用想法 so I can give you an example? Okay, so yeah, okay, so I understand what you're saying. So you could replace that with 想法 right? Sorry, 怎么想 So what do you think about Brexit?
对，你怎么想？
你怎么想 So Brexit,
对
你怎么想
你对于这个 topic 你怎么想？
Okay, or you could say Brexit, 你的想法是什么？
对
Okay, so your thoughts
对，
about it is what? Okay, could you say 我有想法？
我有一个想法。
So you can say that like I have an idea.
对 I have an idea.
I have a concept. So you're in a group. Let's give you an example. Yeah. So you're in a group, and your boss comes to you and says, "Right, you guys need to come up with an idea to write a book. All right, and I want to have all of your ideas by the end of the thing. Okay. So
那是一个想法，对
这是想法嘛 So someone will say, "Oh, like 对，
对
我有一个想法。Okay, so I have an idea.
对
Okay, 你可以用概念吗？
不可以。
你可以用计划吗？
计划哦。
So,
Well,
我有一个计划。
So it's like a planned plan?
Well,
Planned plan.
A plan.
A plan.
So
I have a plan.
So everyone's sitting around in a circle. Like no one's been writing anything right now. Just someone's gone. Whoa! Whoa! Eureka! I've got an idea.
It's like a bing.
Yeah, bing! I've got an idea.
That's 想法.
Okay, so only 想法, right? Okay, so I have an idea. We can write a book. We can write a dictionary. So it's going to be a Chinese English dictionary. Okay. And now I start making notes. Someone else makes notes.
对对对
Okay, this is a great. 这是很好的
想法
So it's still 想法 When does it become a 概念
概念 is a concept.
How
How do you define English of how do you define concept?
versus idea
对
很好的很难的问题
concept 是一个非常 general idea.
I would say concept Okay, so I think Can I?
可以啊
So like I would say 我需要吃药我的鼻子I would
两个都感冒
sorry I just broke digressed I would say concept is something perhaps there's two meanings there's two ways I describe it you could sketch something like a car and that becomes a concept of a car so it's an idea for a car
对 it's like a sketch it's
like a sketch like
general
idea you haven't made there's no details no like super details it's like the idea of it is going to be this
a model
yeah I would say 这是想法 like
概念 sorry that's 概念
yeah so you haven't made anything there's no physical product
no
there's no you haven't got pieces together or designed the engine it's just like you've made a sketch and say that's kind of what I think it should look like 这是我的想法
对
okay that's to me the concept yeah
so you will have 想法 first
yeah 想法 first
and then you draw a sketch in your brain that is 概念
okay
and then you do details like what I'm going to do and what is going to be
what
happen.
wheels it's going to have what windows it's going to have what's engine it's going to have
that is plan that is a plan
所以现在这是概念吗这是计划
什么是计划
So okay so when it comes out of your head and
you're
you
doing
start
it.
writing it on paper, you start
you're
putting it on a
planning it.
computer,
Yeah.
right? And then someone comes to you and says, oh, okay, so I've seen that you've turned your sketch into a
计划
jihua. Okay, so now it becomes a jihua.
对对
Okay,
对
so yeah, so in English, the concept becomes a plan in that instance.
对
Okay, so 计划 and 概念一样吗?
Not to me, no.
Okay, well, you're the important one, so you tell me.
No, because
I mean, you tell me when it changes.
概念 is a sketch. It doesn't have anything. You just
So 概念 and
draw.
想法 the same.
概念的想法
Yeah, is that what you mean? If 概念's a sketch also.
No, because 想法 is 想法 comes out from your brain.
Yeah,
Right.
so
And you write it. You sketch. You make a very basic model. That is a 概念.
physical.
A physical?
So if a physical thing,
Not only for physical thing.
like a digital or a sketch, like a drawing, actual
Yeah, but
drawing.
also if you have a 概念 for something, it's like a very easy and basic outline of that.
Okay,
That's a 概念.
okay. But
And
it's,
then you start planning it. That becomes a 计划.
so that becomes, yeah, okay, so ultimately it becomes a jihua.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do it. 想法 I want to be able to drive under the sun without petrol. That's my 想法.
So you want a car that drives just from the power of the sun.
Yeah.
And you don't want to use petrol.
Yeah, I don't
That's
want-
neither
I don't-
shangfa.
that's what
That's the
想法.
kind of your that's your general idea. Like that's what you think. That's what you think you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want it. Okay.
然后
And now I'm going to find out how do I do that.
Okay, so you come to me.
So I come to you and say, how can I do this?
Okay, and I get a
Okay.
piece of paper.
No. And then you can tell me, okay, so the electric might help. The design, the model of the car, and they start telling you that like maybe this car will look like this, okay, and then some kind of details or parts will be in the car. That is a 概念. That's my 概念. Okay, so I need to put something.
So it's still not
that
physical.
It's not. Huh?
You can't touch it yet. You can't touch a piece of paper with a plan as a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you can draw it, you can write it down, but you haven't talked about details yet.
Yeah, it's still general.
It's like a concept.
but
still.
it's out of your head and on paper now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a Ghanaian. Yeah.
And then 计划 is you start looking for company or factories
So
to make parts.
Okay, so you've gone into great detail and you physically put a step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4.
对对对
A 计划.
对
Okay, so it goes 想法, 概念, 计划.
没错
Okay, so when you have steps to accomplish your 目标, that's a 计划.
对啊
You have a general idea, that's a 想法.
想法对
And then let me explain that again. You have a general idea in your head, that's a 想法. If you have a general idea on paper but no steps yet, just a general idea on paper, that's a 概念.
对
Okay. Thanks. See you tomorrow.
还是很难
See you tomorrow.
吗还是很难吗
No, it's not super difficult. I don't, not for me personally, but
Okay,
it
但是英文的话我会说 thought, concept and plan. Are these 3 words difficult to clarify?
I mean, if you're learning English,
Yeah.
to explain.
Yeah, to tell me, you tell me the difference between among these 3.
Yeah, I mean, I would use the same example that we were talking about the car.
Yeah. Okay.
Your thoughts are your thoughts. That's your obviously, I think I have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got an idea. That's, thoughts. And then a concept would be to sketch it down, draw it, and just generally sort of say, that's the kind of thing I'd like to do.
对啊
That becomes a concept. That's an idea. That's a concept idea.
对啊
So, what?
没有啊
Oh, you look like beaten.
没有没有
yeah, yeah. Oh, you
好
put me
尴
off now.
尬
You just put me off now.
好尴尬
And gaga. No, it's not awkward. No.
所以英文
Oh,
你的英文
sorry. Okay, so thoughts,
your language
thought, idea, concept. So you sketched an idea down, concept, and then a plan becomes the actual step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
对啊
Yeah.
一样的
Yeah, so it's the same thing.
中文
I'd explain it the
中文不一
same
样
way, but I think that the words used in English perhaps are clearer, are more. Well, maybe because it's my other language, but it's I think they're more defined. A thought is a thought, a concept is different, and then a plan. They're 3 very separate words for very separate things. But also 想法 I suppose 想法概念计划 they're fine. I think if anyone's got a problem with it, they can say. But I think generally it's
quite easy.
It's easy to. I think we've
explained
explained
my
it.
example work?
We've explained it pretty well.
Does my example work?
Yeah, high five.
About 谢谢 about 电动车 electric car.
Yeah, I think we did an excellent job.
Yay.
Well done.
对啊。
So, what did we do for Christmas?
我们已经聊过了啦。
Like 6 years ago. Okay.
对，所以我们12月过完了这个圣诞节，然后就是新年了嘛 ，New Year's。让我
Did
们
we talk about 圣诞吗？ Oh, we did a little bit, didn't
有
we?
啊有啊，我们买礼物啊。
我很难过。
你干嘛难过？
我很难过了。
因为你的家人不在台湾。
No, not because of my family. But I mean, I obviously I do miss my family a lot, but because I had to work.
哦，对。
I had to work on Christmas Day, which is just offensive. And I work until 6:30 in the evening. So it's from 6 in the morning to 6:30 in the evening. And had to come back and then see the Kiddie Winkies after 6:30 sort of thing. And
Seriously, 我们 opened the gift for 2 hours.
we did.
2
Yeah,
个
it
小
just
时。
took forever. I thought I'm gonna love it, and I did, and I really did enjoy watching her open. But she will open things really slowly and then
但因为他
play
是
with everything one by one.
Of course, 因为他是小孩，他看到
Ah.
Paw Patrol， 然后就开始
Rocky.
and then won't start opening another one， 对吧？所以我们花了2个小时 open all the gifts， 那很疯狂，很疯。
Every time, and then you bought her a gift where there was like 50 little crappy gifts in it. Like little tiny toy thing, like cracker toy things.
I did warn you though.
But you have to pop and open 50 things. There's like on this like calendar.
那个其实是在那个夜市，他们那个夜市他们有一个游戏，就是比如说你给他20块或是10块钱，然后 you can pop one。
Yeah.
对，然后那个大概有20个还是30个，然后你就需要 pop。
None of those things are worth 20 块.
No.
But I will say also annoyingly, I'd say 50% of those toys were whistles.
对啊，哔哔。
Oh, we got her a recorder.
Yeah, that was your fault.
My fault.
你的错。
我的错. That was a silly idea because now she's 2. She doesn't really get the point of putting her fingers over the hole.
Yeah.
So she doesn't make any other note apart from the
哔哔。
constantly. Yeah, it's funny though. She's super cute.
但是他就是他的脸就是非常的开心，然后我们就是我们很享受。
太like she wins.
对啊。
And then on
New
Year's Eve, yeah. 新年快乐。
然后我们星期六、星期日、星期一、星期二，我们不用去上课。
对啊，我们不需要。
对，我们放了4天的假，然后我们在家跟 Kitty 玩，我们在跟 Kitties 玩，然后我们玩 Minecraft， 然后我们在 YouTube 上面看烟火 fireworks.
Yeah, so we
很漂亮。
we didn't go out because obviously we've got children, so they had to be in bed, so we had to sort of obviously stay indoors with those guys and make sure they're not scared of all the fireworks that are going on. And we played some games, watched a movie or whatever, and then watched the fireworks at a theme park called Li Bao.
对，所以力宝是在台中，well 是在 near your workplace 一个叫做
where is it? It's not 大甲 is it? It's
在大甲附近。
附近 okay, so it's nearby, yeah.
对。
清水吗？ No.
不是，我有点忘记它在哪一区，但是力宝在台中是一个 theme park。对，然后 we went there before 跟 Carrie 一起去，然后其实它可以玩的没有很多。因为它还太小，
太小，对， she's too small to play on lots of stuff, yeah.
但是我们看到 parade， 对不对
？Yeah.
Just before we plan to go， 然后他们在那个力宝那地方有一个非常非常非常大的 car park， 然后他们在那边有那个跨年演唱会 ，which is the concert for New Year， 对，跨年是一个非常有趣的一个 term you have to know if you come to Taiwan and it's during the New Year time， 你的朋友可能会说哦，你要不要去跨年？跨 is a verb for saying to cross over something.
Sure.
And 年 obviously
year,
is a year. So to cross over a year, it means to do we want to go out to do some activities and then just wait for the new year comes.
Sure.
就是跨年。
哦，好啊。
对，跨年，然后他们在那边有一个演唱会，演唱会 is a concert. Concert.
再一次。
演唱会。对。
演唱会。
对，演唱会。
OK。
所以跨年演唱会，然后是在那个力宝一个 theme park。其实，在台中有一两个两三个地方有那个对，有两三个地方有跨年演唱会，只是那个力宝是最大的。
This is the biggest.
对，它是最大的。然后我们看了烟火，其实，在力宝没有烟火 ，they don't have firework, but they have a light show.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
对，因为对啊，他们因为那个 air pollution issue， 所以他们没有放烟火。
真的吗？
他们把它就是改成
London 有很多。
对，但是 London 没有 air pollution。London 有吗？
有，但是很少的。Like it's nowhere near as bad as here.
没有。
We checked it on the thing.
然后台中有一阵子 ，meanwhile ago 很严重。
Like it was you couldn't see. Could you? Like it was misty. Like I kept thinking to myself, oh look, there's a big mist today. I thought it was the weather. Like and then my colleagues were like, it's pollution.
对。Is it gonna be cold? No, it's pollution.
It's just pollution.
对，
That's
没错。
just coming over from Beijing
对。
or from the mainland or even just from here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it was
crazy
warned
bad.
as well. It was warned.
Yeah.
Like the weather reporter say, just make sure that if you don't need to go out, don't go out.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, stay or wear a mask and be careful.
对。
Yeah, super scary. Yeah.
所以it's good. 他们改成那个 light show， 但是 other places they still do fireworks.
Yeah.
So it's a shame, but
we watched it, right? And it had lots of Yomingren and singers and stuff and whatever, and they did all their whatever.
他们的
performances,
跳舞、唱歌、
the dances and stuff.
对
Yeah. The songs, and we watched that, and it was alright. It was good fun, and I was expecting fireworks. Though, to be fair. 10, 9, 8, 7,
We
6,
missed it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, what? Well, nothing. Yeah, but there was fireworks out here, wasn't there?
有，我们有看到一点点。
Yeah, we just looked out the window.
对。
Sad, isn't it? Being parents, you can't.
对啊，但是我喜欢在家看烟火 instead of going out and with people with crowd in the crowded place and then watch the fireworks.
That's the thing, isn't it? Like you have to sacrifice. I don't know what's better. Do you know what I mean? Going
out. In my
out.
life, I've only been to twice the 演唱会. Don't like it at all.
No, like I would hate. If I'm honest, I'd hate to go to London. I mean, there's millions of people there. That would be awful. If I'm honest, I would prefer to stay and watch it on TV in comfort of my own home. If I'm honest, but
对，而且会有很多很疯的人会做一些
crazy,
stupid
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
对啊，所以我觉得 well, even as parents for us, but it's safe. 很安全.
Yeah, and it's cool. And as they grow up, they'll get to enjoy it as well and celebrate Happy New Year's, and there'll be hugs and kisses, and we'll be fine.
对啊，所以我希望你们有一个很好的新年，然后希望你们也有很棒的新年计划。
Yeah.
对，well, I can't hear what you say about
but
your Chinese
I'm sure you did.
New Year plan, but we will be happy if you leave the comment to let us know.
Yeah, it's a shame they can't leave comments on the podcast, but it'd be great if you guys could.
On SoundCloud?
Yes, you can leave comments on
可以吗？
SoundCloud. Yeah, 可以。
对。
It'd be great if you did. Or if you, as long as at least review the podcast, so it goes up a little bit. I don't think there is, there are podcasts of Chinglish ilk.
比较少吧？很少吗？
I don't think there's any. I think there are Learn Chinese podcasts.
我们是第一个吗？
Well, actually, no, I think Chinese Pod were the first ones.
对，他们是，但是他们现在没有了。
They've gone. So, I mean, obviously, Chinese Pod are still around, but they're not doing the podcast. So,
对啊，
not
很可惜耶，it's a pity.
yeah, shame because they're good. But I think that Fiona and Willem, they've moved on to another platform. I think Scritter or something. It's writing platform, writing Chinese or something.
Okay.
Something that we're probably not going to get into. I don't think.
因为our style is different.
I think we're going to concentrate on conversational. I think our aim is to get our subscribers, our listeners, to a conversational level as quickly as they can.
But if we can work toward the writing and
it's possible
reading
in the future.
way, yeah.
It's possible.
But for now, we just like to we just like you
listeners. There. She's looking at the microphone like really like 很紧绷。
很紧绷。来，我们希望你如果来台湾或者你去中国，能可以听得懂他们在说什么。
Yeah, so we want you to understand what they say.
对，然后也可以，你也可以去回应，或是跟他们有对话。
Yeah, so you can have a conversation. Yeah, I would just actually, I'd be super happy if we could get guys, people to the level of just have firstly, I'd love people to have a 10-second conversation with someone. And then in 1 minute or 30 seconds, and then in 1 minute, and then get out that's 10 minutes, and then see if you can have a 20-minute conversation with someone about a topic, whatever that is, and then you're there pretty much. I think, then you're there, and. I mean them,
people.
People,
okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
If you can have like a 20-minute conversation in a second language, even if it's a bit broken, you're gonna have some grammar mistakes. You're gonna have pronunciation mistakes.
当然。
You're gonna have tone problems. But with body language, they'll get the gist of it, and you'll improve.
对啊，我觉
Super
得
possible.
重要的是你需要有那个兴趣 ，you need that interest。 还有，我觉得你很重要，就是你需要有自信。
It's the passion.
对。
It's the motivation. Yeah.
I think that language doesn't really matter about accurate. It's about you can let people understand you. That's that.
Well, obviously, especially in communicate. But language was created specifically for communication. So obviously.
There are 1,000 words are made up every day by like online games, teenagers.
It's evolving language all the time, isn't it? But which is why it's super interesting. But you're right. You're absolutely right. And I think there's a lot of people online. Like there's lots of YouTube channels also that have a similar attitude. It's not about getting every single thing perfect the first time you do it. You just need to do it. Make mistakes, try it, and have the confidence to do it. And if you look stupid, so what? Try again. Keep trying. Try again.
You are speaking the second language, and no one else does that. When they are laughing at you being stupid.
No,
they are the ones.
You ask them to speak in another language.
对啊，所以 if you step out your
comfort zone,
you win.
You win every time. Damn right. So we're going to concentrate on doing that. We are going to let you know about our plans. Obviously, you know about the ebook being released. We told you about that in February the 4th. We are going to be letting you guys know about our upcoming plans. Other targets and plans we have coming up.
没错。
We're probably going to be letting our patrons know first because they're sort of they're our patrons.
对，they're patrons.
So they help us make it possible.
Make us survive.
In
this hard life.
In this harsh environment. Yeah. so there's obviously super important to us. We'll let the group know, the WhatsApp group know as well what's coming up, what we're going to do to help them keep learning.
对。
And then obviously we'll announce everything else on podcast and YouTube.
对啊。
But please be warned, 2019, there's big things happening. We're doing a lot of stuff. And we hope you enjoy.
Okay, can I say one more thing just before we go?
Please.
I want to encourage everyone on our group, WhatsApp group, that just don't be frustrated when you can't understand any characters or what we say. Just ask as many questions as you can. We will be there for you.
Yeah,
to answer you.
There are so many mixed levels in that
too
group.
many,
and that makes it very difficult for us to make it interesting and make it possible for everyone to learn all the time. It's just not.
Yeah, but if you ask questions, we definitely will help you. That's
what the group's there for.
That's a no doubt. Yeah. If you just want to say in English, asking about Chinese question, sure, we'll answer you in English. If you want to use pinyin, if you want to practice pinyin, and then make a sentence or something, sure, we will just reply you in pinyin. And if you're advanced, you want to use characters, 中文字，
可以，
没关系，我们一样会打中文字。
Yeah, and if you don't understand it,
just ask. 对，问。Yeah, asking is the best way to learn, isn't it?
Damn right.
所以你只要问，我们会帮你。
Some people we have a couple of members, for example, there's a guy called Edward who pops up occasionally. I think it's a student of Chinese, pops up occasionally, says, hey, what does this mean? And, I've got this problem, blah, and that's cool. And he maybe, messages us once every couple of weeks, maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, and says, I've got this problem. Help him. Edward moves on.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's cool to have that relationship. That's cool. That's what the group's there for, right? Just to help you out if you need someone to talk to or
it's
ask.
Like we are not walking, but it's like a digital, not digital, dictionary.
Digital. Yeah, sort of like a dictionary that can tell you the answer directly instead of having to look it out.
Yeah. And also other some people like Elaine or 电猫 Electric Cat, or Jessie, they will be there help you as well. And also they are kind. They are very kind to people. And they can help you and then share their language experience with you as well.
Yeah,
所以不要害怕 Don't be afraid.
Scared,
对，不要害怕，就是问问题，然后我们会帮你。
Ask questions will help.
对，没错。
Damn right. Do you have anything else to add before we go off?
没有。
So just to recap very quickly on the podcast thing. So our schedule, was it every Monday, Wednesday we're going to be doing podcasts? Can they expect podcasts to be coming out now once, twice a week?
Twice a week.
Twice a week podcasts.
Yeah.
And then the live streams.
So for now is one podcast, one live stream.
Yeah, because
live stream is a read along, right?
Yeah, the read along, but we only have 4 or 5 of those left because the book obviously comes to an end.
Yeah. So after read along, we will have 2 podcasts every week.
Okay, and maybe an occasional live stream just for a chat and a catch up.
但是最少 minimum 是2个 podcast.
A week. Okay, so
我们会在这边一直跟你讲话，一直跟你讲话。
Okay, sorry, we're stepping up the pace a bit.
对。
And then come August time, if we're gonna, do what we say we're gonna do, you will have a lot more.
没错。
Of everything.
我们会变得很疯狂. We will go crazy.
Damn right we will. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for listening, and I hope we didn't take up too much of your time. I did actually, because I enjoyed talking. Well, now we do. We can go to sleep now.
好棒。
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Love you lots.
谢谢你们，大家晚安。
Bye, guys.
下次见。Bye.
Bye.